Hello and welcome to another video on UI UX FAQs. My name is Christine Maggi, aka Design Gal. Thank you so much for checking this out. Today's question is, what do I put in my portfolio for UI UX design specifically? I do have a video on some design portfolio tips that go into a little more detail on some of these things, but this video is going to be a little more focused on UI UX specifically and what I think are the most important elements of your portfolio. Now, you may think that your portfolio should show everything you've ever done for anyone ever, but please do not do this. Your portfolio should only show your very best work. Period. Having too many projects in your portfolio can actually make it harder for someone to really see what level of work you're capable of doing. Now, of course, the more work you do have, the more you're able to sort of curate and really hone in on what those best projects are. So again, take the time to really look at your work and decide what is your very best, because in your portfolio is where you really want to shine and highlight only your best work and not something that you did a while ago or something that you're not proud of. You want to be proud and able to stand by everything on your portfolio 100%. My next piece of advice is to only show the type of work that you actually want to be doing in your portfolio. And the reason for this is people are more likely to trust you to do something that they've seen you do before. If you want to be trusted to do something that you're actually interested in, you need to be able to show that in your portfolio. On the other hand, if you're showing work from a while ago or a certain type of industry, a certain type of project that you've done over and over and over again, and you're good at it, but you really don't want to be doing that in the future, I wouldn't show it, because that makes people think that that's all you can do or that's all you want to do. So again, focus on the type of work that you want to be getting in the future, the type of work that you're excited about, that you want to go for, and nothing that you really wouldn't want to do again. And if you don't have projects that showcase the kind of work you want to do, you might have to make up your own projects, and that's okay. Just show what you would do, how you would do it, fake problem, fake product, but showing what you want to be doing will go a really long way in getting you the kind of job that you actually want. My next point is a big one, and I do go over this in a little more detail in the other video on portfolios, but this is huge, and that is case studies. Now, a lot of designers will have like a nice gallery of visuals, and that is great, but that does not tell the whole story at all. And especially for UI UX, when they're looking for someone who knows user experience, they really want to see the whole process and how you do your work. Being able to explain through a case study the problem you were trying to solve, the research that you did, how you came up with ideas, how you tested those ideas, how you refined, so even the rough sketches and the rough designs, how they sort of went from the rough to the final, and what you learned along the way, all of those things make a great case study that can really show your process and how you think and how you work. And that's gonna go so much farther than just showing the polished final design, because as an employer, they're going to want to know, how did you actually get to that point? If you take away one thing from this video, it's case studies. Do it. The next thing I really recommend for your portfolio is to talk about what sets you apart and what makes you unique. This can be anything from side projects or interesting hobbies. You should also talk about your background, your personal story, where you come from and how you got to the place you are today, how you got into design, what interests you about it, what in particular excites you. I've even seen some portfolios where the designer will mention their favorite blog or podcast or YouTubers to show where they get their inspiration and what sort of media they're consuming to inform their career. I always love seeing about pages on portfolios, because you can really see who the person is behind all the work. And someone's going to be looking not just at what you can produce, but also who you are as a person, how you might fit into the culture, and what unique perspective you can bring to the table. And the last thing I'm going to recommend is that you make it really, really easy for someone to contact you, whether that's your email address, whether that's a contact form, even your social media, so someone can sort of follow you and see what you're up to. An easy way for them to get in touch is a must, because if they like what they see but they can't get in touch with you, then you may have lost some business. So super important. All right, that is all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Again, keep leaving your questions down below. You may see it turn into a video soon, and I'll see you guys next time.